Hello, cookbook friend, and welcome to the Cookbook Divas YouTube channel. My name is Katie. I'm really excited because I just saw the back of this book. I'm excited to go over Sweetapolita, I think that's how you say it, Bakebook. This is by Rosie Alyea. So yeah, let me show you the back of the look at that. That's amazing. I'm so excited to dig into this book. I have not looked into this yet, so you guys are going to be there with me learning all about this new cookbook. I do bake a lot, and one thing I do want to increase my skills on is actually decorating. I tend to make great cakes, but they look like garbage. So I want to make them look beautiful. So let us check this out. Apparently there's 75 fanciful cakes, cookies, and more to make and decorate. Oh, there's so many rhymes going on. Hopefully it's not the entire book. This is really cute so far. So, oh my goodness, these are huge photos. This is a very picture-oriented cookbook, I can tell. All right, so this was apparently published in 2015, so it's a little older, but it's still just stunning. All right, in the table of contents, we have a sprinkles spectacular section, wondrous desserts for the we have sugar-coated cut-out cookies. Next is for the love of layer cakes. Then we have fanciful tiered cakes. Next is essential baking and decorating techniques. Then we have prized basic cake recipes. Next is cutout cookies for decorating, and then frostings, fillings, and more. It seems like there's going to be a lot of back and forth because there's like two different cookie recipes or cookie chapters, and lots of cake chapters. So I'm wondering how she's organized this. Again, everything's really pastel and fun, and I mean, this is actually quite perfect for Easter coming up in spring and summer. So we have a guide to sprinkles, very cool. And, there's a lot of things I didn't know about sprinkles. Honestly, I just kind of dump them on. So we had, obviously with my cakes, there's cake decorating skills. Oh my goodness, they even have a homemade sprinkle recipe. I've never thought about doing that. That just is so easy. And yeah, okay. Very cool. So wow, they go right into it. I'm not really sure how this is divided up. So we have pink cherry party cupcakes, and these look fun. I think my niece, who's like 6, she would love this. It's very pink and just exciting. So what we have is we have the yield at the very top, including just kind of like what the cupcake is all about and the story behind the cupcake. On the left-hand side, we have all of the ingredients, including at the very bottom, she provides the tools that she uses for the bakes. On the right-hand side, it's a very typical instruction list with everything numbered, which is very, very helpful. All right, we have a confetti-licious cupcake. This is very cute. Let's move on. Ooh, I love red velvet. They're like my favorite. So we have red velvet cakelets. I'm assuming I'm not sure if that means it's bigger than a cupcake or smaller than a cupcake. That's something I should look up. What else do we have going on here? We have birthday cake lollipops. Wow, those look fun. Next up, rainbows and sprinkles cake. I'm wondering, okay, so I am already kind of a little confused with the organization of this cookbook because I thought we were organized by types of cakes and cookies and whatnot, but it seems like everything's birthday oriented. So excuse me while I just triple check this real quick. It says wondrous desserts for the we, and then actually it does say sprinkles spectacular. So I'm wondering if this is just like mostly kid-friendly desserts in general. I'm not sure if I enjoy the organization of that. And then moving on to, let's see what some of the other stuff is. We have like pop rock robots. I'm assuming this is still for the we because we also have wee little chocolate cupcakes. I guess it probably doesn't matter as long as there's a good index in the back. The thing I do like about this cookbook so far are these massive, beautiful photos showcasing each dessert. I mean, at least almost every single dessert, which is very helpful. And all of the instructions are very thorough, and I mean, you can just tell I love everything being numbered, and the instructions are really easy to, I mean, not the instructions, the ingredients are really easy to kind of decipher as well. So that is helpful for just, you know, any kind of baker, novice or experienced baker. So let's see if I can dissect this a little more. Ooh, we have jumbo frosted animal crackers or animal cookies. This looks so good. I love animal cookies. All right, so we have here, let's move on a little forward. We have a Cloud 9 cake. So I believe I'm finally in the cake section. And you can tell these are more elaborate cakes because of how hefty the instructions are and how many ingredients are going to be in each of these desserts. So it says it's a 4-layer round cake. It serves 10. This is what it looks like. And there are at least 10 instructions, 10 steps to the instructions, which is crazy. And it says there's 9 layers tucked inside. Obviously, this is a very elaborate cake, which is cool because we don't want a dessert cookbook that's really easy, where everything's really self-explanatory. I like being able to grow with my cookbooks. We have a chocolate root beer float cake. Super cool. Let's see what else. Oh my goodness, this is really cool too. A chocolate cake. That's clever. I love that. This is so much fun. I've never seen a unique cakes like this. This is just a really cool, there's so many different kinds of cakes too and ideas. I've never seen a chalk oriented looking cake before. That's very cool. And let's move on. I want to see if I can find a cookie, more of the cookie recipes, which I think I'm close. So as I'm flipping through, there are a lot of step-by-step photos for some of the more elaborate things, and a lot of things do have photos. So if you're like me and you like photos, this cookbook's really helpful. We have dark chocolate sugar cutout cookies, and I love the cloud shape. That's really fun, and that's perfect dippable shape. She even has a black velvet sugar cutout cookie recipe that makes 30 cookies, which is amazing. It's very, very cool. And you can probably decorate these so they'd be really fun during any time of year. Maybe a solstice party or something like that. So, and then frostings, fillings, and more. One thing I didn't notice because I hadn't flipped to it yet, if this is something that interests you, it does for me. I like that she's listed off every single thing that you will find in that chapter, and that would probably help with a cookbook like this that seems kind of all over. So that's really helpful. Unfortunately, there's no page number for each of these recipes, which is a bit of a bummer, but at least you know what section to go to find the recipes that you want. So that's really nice. And let me just triple check the index. Yeah, the index has, it's very thorough, very great. So if there's something that you want to find in there, you're going to find it. So this is really a super fun cookbook. Don't get me wrong. For me, I'm already discombobulated all the time. So I just need to be a little slower when approaching this cookbook, but it's really cool. It's got great recipes. They're really fun if you've got kids or you just want to play around with cake and do something a little different. This is really cool. The recipes range from pretty easy to pretty difficult, so I highly recommend it. So this is Sweetapolita, the baking book. It's by Rosie Alyea, and it came out 2015, I believe. If you guys are looking for more baking books, dessert cookbooks, or any cookbook, come join us on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. We also have a podcast where we will do cookbook roundups for each week. But we've also been transferring a lot of stuff because this is so visual. We are starting up an Amazon influencer account. So go to Amazon Live. I had no idea it existed either, but go there and we will have a lot of live videos and we'll showcase all kinds of cool stuff, things that you can cook, things that we've cooked. So definitely join us over there. And we are all for all of those platforms at Cookbook Divas. Make sure before you leave to subscribe and like this video and also share this channel with your friends. Thank you guys again, and we will see you next time.